Come along, kids, it's time for bed. You too know about the stars will be there tomorrow and the day after.
But that one's moving.
The shooting star?
It's not a shooting star, it's going straight up.
Oh, it must be a ship then.
But all the normal ships should be docked, no one should...
No, but it's time for bed now.
But...
No buts. Everyone hunker down, and if you're quick, I'll tell you a story.
Is it about Eolara?
It's always about Eolara.
Come now, 45, 46,
Not
47.
always.
Yes, always. I think she only knows one story.
Hush now. Tonight we're talking about Eolara.
See?
No whispering. Eolarans were born first in the universe. God's favorite children, he gave them everything they could possibly need. A planet of water and crops, brilliant blue skies, fertile soil, precious metals and lovely weather. The people thrived for a very, very long time, but something was sneaking in on them. An unpleasant, sad feeling they couldn't yet name. Night after night they stared up upon thousands of stars and wondered if this was all there was. They were the only people anywhere at all. It took them generations to understand what was happening. They had friends, family, good harvest, great food, and yet every night that odd, sad feeling would return. They were so very alone in the universe. They were lonely. They prayed then for companions to share the large sea of stars with, and God took it upon himself to grant them the power to craft planets and neighbors. They were granted the power to create life itself. The first few they made looked like them, humans, bioprints, and the like. They crafted a great many planets and set their creations upon them. Then they began crafting folks who breathed water, beings that breathed nitrogen instead of air. They crafted giants and smaller beings, and once again, for thousands of years, things went well. Until some of their creations grew envious. Only the Eolarans and God could make completely new life forms. And so the Eolarans' creations gathered together and captured one of the princes. They had him create being after being for them, but he could not teach them how to do it themselves. And in their rage and desperation, one of the creatures killed him. News of his son's fate got to the king, and in his mourning he shut the Eolarans away. Hid them all safe on a planet he made and set in the cosmos far, far away from us all. And then things returned to normal. It is said they spend their days happily with their families and friends. And when they look at the stars, they remember the people they created and know that they're not alone. And no one has heard from them since.
Why do you even like this story? I like that God favored someone once. Maybe he'll do it again.
Oh,